What's up, everybody? Andrew Steele here. I'm with my buddy.
Hey, Tony.
It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in South Dakota. It's a little bit cool, a little bit chilly. It's Father's Day weekend, and we only have one wash lined up for this morning. There were 70 coaches that came in yesterday, and usually that would mean, whoa, see, the door's even closing on me. It's so windy out here. So usually when there's 70 coaches that come in on Friday night, that means that we're going to be working sun up to sundown to get as many coaches detailed over the weekend, because in the past, people come in on Friday night and then they leave on Monday morning. So this weekend is a little bit different. Usually we would have a full schedule with at least a couple wash and waxes and a few washes to work around. So we didn't work at all yesterday. Maybe it's because they didn't see us working that we're not getting any work. But there's also another reason that I think that we're not getting any work. And when I walked through the park this morning, it's all fifth wheels in the park instead of diesel pushers. So the fifth wheel people are going to be more family oriented. They're spending their time with their families, which I totally respect, and it's totally all good. But for us to make money, we look for the diesel pusher crowd. The folks in the diesel pushers are a little more likely to spend money on a high-end service, and their expensive motor coaches require our special process more so than like a cheap travel trailer or fifth wheel that can just go through a truck wash, or they can just wash it with hard water themselves or something like that. So we will see what the day brings. We're just filling up water at the well here right now. So that's part of the deal here, is that we come to the well and use all of the water from the well. So it's kind of nice to come out here every morning. It's a good time to do a little bit of stretching. We can shoot a little video while we're waiting for this water to fill up for this first job. And I'm thinking it's a beautiful day to play some basketball if we don't get more work. So you guys might be in for a basketball game today. Big Tony, how do you feel about this basketball game, bro?
I feel pretty confident about it this time, but you know, I gotta be careful with this knee, because this is the money making knee. You know what I'm saying? It give me pain, but it's the money making.
True story. So we just got our first coach wash knocked out for some really nice people, and it's a good time to actually wash my coach. So there's another Tiffin right there. Hello to the other Tiffin owners. If you are following the YouTube channel, we always wave at other Tiffin owners. So. But actually, speaking of Tiffins, it's a good time to wash my coach. The reason that my coach has not been washed yet is actually because Sadie is really skittish, and she's a rescue, like I mentioned before. And whenever, if I have her in my car, if I run it through like a drive-through car wash, or if somebody washes the coach while she's inside, it spooks her, and I don't want to scare her. So it's a good time for me to take a walk with Sadie, and Big Tony can wash the Tiffin. So while I'm hanging out here at the dog park, I have to tell you about you know, so many people tell me what a great business I am and how, you know, how I do so well. And I have to tell people that this really isn't a business. It's more of a job. It's so unpredictable and it's really hard. We're traveling all over and we're here in South Dakota, and we were getting more work from this park when there was 10% occupancy on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week, more so now than when the park is completely full. So it's so hard as a business owner to anticipate the staffing needs, the supply and demand, and people see us when we're rocking and rolling and we're doing really well, and they, you know, talk about what a great business model is, but they don't see the weekends like this when it's Father's Day weekend. I'm paying Tony to wash my coach right now. He came up here all the way from Arizona in hopes that we would be able to get some work out of 70 coaches, and we were jamming with like 20 coaches in the park earlier this week, and it's so unpredictable. If I were to have to staff accordingly, I would have given Big Tony the whole week off, and then he wouldn't have been here when I needed him, and I would have told him to be here for the weekend, and then I'd be paying him to be here when I don't need him. So this is one of the difficulties in my business, and I know we show all the good stuff and all the good stuff makes it, but I thought I'd share with you guys some of the struggles as well. Like this weekend, Father's Day weekend, we've gotten one coach wash. We had $0 on Friday. We've had one coach wash today, and we probably won't get anything tomorrow if we don't get some phone calls here real soon. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I know it looks like I'm, you know, really just killing it because I'm driving around in a Tiffin Phaeton and all that. And I'll let you know, the money that I made that I was able to buy that Tiffin Phaeton was from a real estate deal. That was not detailing money. I'm not rich from detailing RVs. I'm extremely frugal. We don't go out to the bars at night. We play basketball in our free time, and I walk Sadie. This is free here right now for me. So I'm a workaholic. I always work. I don't spend any money on anything that's not work related, and my Tiffin Phaeton was my big purchase. So I just wanted to give you guys a real inside look at what's really going on from my perspective, and I hope you guys can appreciate that. But it's all good. That's why the expression save for a rainy day comes. And I'm a big follower of Dave Ramsey. I've talked about that before. And by being very frugal, and I'm not completely debt free, but I'm against debt and try to minimize debt as much as possible and only use it as a tool in business sometimes. But so I've been saving for a rainy day, and I think we're going to be all right. If we need to play basketball until these coaches get here, I'm going to be all right. But Big Tony did come up here to make money, and he's had a great attitude, and I can't thank him enough for that. Like, even when we don't have work and we're not making money, he's happy just to be up here hanging out. And you know, you have other people come up here and they start, you know, bitching and moaning that they're not making any money, and it puts a lot of pressure and stress on me, and it makes it really hard for me to bring people onto the team because I can't anticipate how much work we're going to have or not have. We still haven't gotten any work as I edit this video, so stay tuned for that basketball game coming up next.